Hello, calculus class. I haven't seen you on camera in a while, but I noticed a lot of you are having issues with what you're doing recently in this lesson 3.3. I thought I'd make a video on this just to hopefully make it more clear. I'm going to start basic, which I always like to do, and then I'll work into a more difficult problem next. So if you see, I graphed this function. It's a basic function on there because I want to start basic right there. Now, one thing you're going to learn is, and hopefully you've learned it quite a bit already, is this thing, derivative. Now, I want the first person that answers this question by email, I'll give them a bonus point. There's three things that derivative can be used for. Okay, there you go. You gotta tell me what they are. Now, right now, we're gonna use one of those ways. That means you'll have to find the other two, which is slope. So if I find the derivative of this function, what is it telling me? It's gonna be telling me the slope, the general equation for the slope of any tangent line that crosses here. So, crosses the function. The derivative of x to the second, use the power rule. That means you subtract 1, 2 goes in front, 2 to the x to 1 power, right? So, here's the derivative. Now this is the general equation for slope. So given any point for x along this, it'll tell you the slope of that tangent line. So now, if I ask you for the derivative at x equals 2. So that means right here at x equals 2, we're trying to find the slope of this tangent line. So we know, here's the general equation for the slope of the tangent line, but now I give you at a specific point 2. So if I put this into the problem for x, I now know that the slope of my tangent line is 4. So how do I write an equation to represent that? Here's one way. You can use the slope-intercept. Your book uses this formula. You'll get the exact same thing. Something like that. There's a slope in there. So we know m is 4, so you substitute that into the problem for 4. We got to find 2 points. We already know that when x is 2, y is 4, so we put that into the problem. And you solve this and you actually find out that y equals 4x and b comes out to be negative 4. So there is the equation to the tangent line for that function at the point x equals 2.